Hello and welcome to A Christmas Cracker. I'm John Stone, Chair of the Edgehill Players, and I'm in charge of health and safety. Now, I want you to know that everything has been hand sanitised, socially distanced, and where possible masked. And bubbles are being scrupulously observed. It's a very bubbly show. Ruth, where are you?
John, I'm on the door. Oh, working from home, you told me.
Sister Dorothy, shouldn't you be wearing a mask?
John, I'm working from home.
Jono, on props. Don't forget to wash your hands after you've handled the props.
John, I'm working from home.
Wes, are you staying alert?
But I'm working from home.
Lighting crew, all ready to go?
Lighting crew working from home.
Cameron, on the spotlight. Have you sanitised it?
But John, I'm working from home.
Graham, stage manager, are you working from home too?
But I'm washing my hair.
Wow, what a great team we've assembled. So, on with the show.
Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee. Healthy as the sun above. Where the clouds of sin and sadness drive the dark doubt away. Give up reward so gladness. Fill us with a light. Fill us with a light. Oh, fill us with a light
legend has it that children at the 19th century mission school in Germany would ask daily if Christmas had arrived. So the priest built a large wooden ring out of an old cartwheel with 24 candles.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. Well, I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho ho, the mistletoe is hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Oh, the mistletoe is hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Now, it wouldn't be Christmas without a bit of Dickens. So let's have a peek at the chilly office of Ebenezer Scrooge.
A Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Bah, humbug!
Christmas a humbug? You don't mean that, surely?
I do. Merry Christmas indeed. What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Oh, come on, Uncle. What right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
If I had my way, every idiot that goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
Most of the good things I've had in life have given me no profit, Christmas included. But I've always thought of Christmas time as a good time, a kind, charitable, forgiving sort of time. The only time I know of in the whole year when men and women seem to open up their hearts freely and without condition. Yes, and to think of those below them, not as if they were a race apart, bound on other journeys, but as fellow passengers through life. I say, God bless it.
Bah, humbug!
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He'll sing a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. Conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter, walking in a winter, walking in a winter wonderland.
Three wise women. Three wise women would have asked directions, arrived on time, helped deliver the baby, cleaned the stables, made a casserole, bought practical gifts, and there would be peace on earth.
God rest you, merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day. To save us all from sin and power, when we are gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, the blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. And when they came to Bethlehem, where our dear Saviour lay, they found him in a manger where oxen feed on hay. His mother Mary kneeling down unto the Lord did pray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Now to the Lord sing praises, when you read in this place, and bring to love and brotherhood each other to embrace. This holy tide of Christmas, all love and of the face. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Advent is a time for preparing for Christmas. Advent time for keeping watch. That big cart hill gradually changed to a smaller wreath we know today.
Mr. Scrooge, at this season of the year, it is most desirable that we should make provision for the poor and destitute.
Many thousands lack even the bare necessities. Hundreds of thousands are without the smallest of common comforts.
Are there no prisons?
Oh, plenty of prisons.
And the workhouses? Are they still in operation?
They are. I could wish they
The
were
treadmill and the poor laws are still in good working order, I hope?
Oh, both very busy, sir.
Ah, I was afraid from what you said at first that something had happened to stop them. I'm relieved to hear it.
Mr. Scrooge, a few of us are endeavouring to raise a fund to buy the poor meat and drink and means of warmth for this Christmas.
Now, sir, what shall we put you down for?
Nothing.
Oh, you wish to remain anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. I don't make any extra money at Christmas, and I can't afford to give it to idle people. Those who are badly off must go to the workhouses or the prisons.
Many can't go there.
And many would rather die.
Then let them die and decrease the surplus population. It's none of my business.
Oh, charity is everyone's business.
Humbug!
Snow's falling around me, children playing, having fun. It's a season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Tenant parties and celebrations, people dancing all night long. Temple presents and temple pieces, temple singing Christmas songs. We're gonna have a party tonight, and God down that game, and leave that with the chat and with the light and down to the light. Room is swaying, record playing, all the old songs like to hear. Every day was Christmas, what a nice way to spend it with you. Tonight, I'm gonna find that guy and leave them to talk and kiss back when we're going to that. Snow falling all around me, children playing and big fun. It's a season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Snow falling all around me, children playing, having fun. It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Snow falling all around me, children playing, having fun. It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, except for a mouse. And when I say mouse, I knew there were hordes from the scratching and scurrying under the boards. So I said to them, "Mice, you are in so much trouble. You have no squatters' rights. You are not in our bubble. But they jeered at my lecture on the new rules of 6, and then felt emboldened to try some new tricks. Their first little game was chewing the cables and nibbling the legs of occasional tables. Then they found their way in to the gingerbread fudge. They were knocking back Baileys. They weren't going to budge. So I prayed to the angel on our Christmas tree, "Oh, please make our little house forthwith mouse-free." And before I could even say rent-a-kill, a celestial calm made us all stop, stock still. The rodents looked upwards, their eyes filled with awe. To this day, I don't know what they heard or saw, but to my amazement, I heard a quiet cough. And the spokesmouse said meekly, "It's time we were off. To be frank, we have found your abode cold and grotty. So we've booked us a flight to nice hot Lanzarote." Yes, so give thanks to the angels as the Christmas bell chimes, and may the dear mice find happiness in sunnier climes. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. "Oh, you are kidding me!" Ooh!
Didn't know what to get you. Ordinary just wouldn't do. But I just found the perfect gift for you. Now I got it already, but it's not wrapped in red or green. Come and sit down beside me here, underneath the Christmas tree. We got mistletoe and firelight on this cold December night. The snow outside will set the mood as I sing my song for you.
cried Mary. Said the angel, God is very pleased with you. You will give birth to a son. You will call him Jesus. He will be called the Son of Most High. The angel Gabriel from heaven came. His wings as drifted snow, his eyes as flame. Oh, how said he, thy lowly maiden Mary, most highly favoured lady, Gloria, for known a blessed mother thou shalt be. O generations, Lord, and honour thee. Thy Son shall be Emmanuel, by seers foretold. Most highly favoured lady, Gloria. Then gentle Mary meekly bowed her head. To me be as it please of God, she said. My soul shall laud and magnify his holy name. Most highly favoured lady, Gloria. Of her Emmanuel the Christ was born. In Bethlehem, O Lord, a Christmas morn. And Christian folk throughout the world will ever sing, most highly favoured lady, Gloria. Rejoice, rejoice.
This third candle is a pink one, which is lit on Gaudete Sunday. Gaudete means rejoice.
Zamknijże znużone płaczem powieczki, utulże zemdlone łkaniem chusteczki. Lulejże Jezuniu, lulejże, lulej,
The 25th of December. My dearest darling, that partridge and that lovely pear tree. What an enchanting, romantic, poetic present. Oh, bless you and thank you. Your deeply loving Emily. 26th of December. My dearest darling Edward, the 2 turtle doves arrived this morning and are cooing away at the pear tree as I write. I am so touched and grateful. Your undying love, as always, Emily. 27th of December. My darling Edward, you do think of the most original presents. Whoever thought of sending anybody 3 French hens? Do they really come all the way from France? It's a pity that we have no chicken coops, but I expect we'll find some. Thank you anyway, they're heaven. Your loving Emily. 28th of December. Dearest Edward, what a surprise! 4 calling birds arrived this morning. They are very sweet, even if they do call rather loudly. They make telephoning impossible, but I expect they'll calm down when they get used to their new home. Anyway, I'm very grateful. Of course I am. Love from Emily. 29th of December. Dearest Edward, the postman has just delivered 5 most beautiful gold rings, 1 for each finger, and all fitting perfectly. A really lovely present. Lovely in a way than birds, which do take rather a lot of looking after. The 4 that arrived yesterday are still making a terrible row, and I'm afraid none of us got much sleep last night. Mummy says she wants to use the rings to wring their necks. She's only joking, I think, though I know what she means. Oh, but I love the rings. Bless you. Love, Emily. 30th of December. Dearest Edward, whatever I expected to find when I opened the front door this morning, it certainly wasn't 6 socking great geese laying eggs all over the doorstep. Frankly, I rather hoped you had stopped sending me birds. We have no room for them, and they have already ruined the croquet lawn. I know you meant well, but let's call a halt, shall we? Love, Emily.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad y prospero año y felicidad. Wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
There will now be a 4-minute intermission. Time for you to pop the kettle on, refill your glass, have a comfort break, and no need to queue for the ladies.
Good evening and welcome to the bar for the Edge Hill Players special evening celebration for Christmas. We have a modest amount of wine here because we do not have our usual numbers of guests to come to the bar. So I'm afraid just the 2 glasses. So the choice is red or white. One I poured earlier, and here's another one. Enjoy your evening. Happy Christmas. Cheers.
It's interval time. We've got teas, coffees, cakes, biscuits, all free, but in your own home.
Your interval entertainment will be Revolting Children from the Musical Theatre Club, Sacred Heart Catholic Primary School.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again will the choking door slam. Never again will I be bullied, and never again will I doubt it when my mummy says I'm a miracle. Never again will we leave behind walls. Never again will we no people. Revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. And we'll have the choice for revolting, we're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. And we'll have the choice for revolting, we're revolting. We will become a screaming horde. Take out your hockey stick and use it as a sword. Never again will we be ignored. We'll find out where the chalk is stored and draw rude pictures on the board. If nothing's something, we're revolting. Let's be a how we like. If we know what's the wrong is right. Everyone N-O-R-T right. So we're a little bit naughty. So you'll stay inside the night. If you disobey at the same time, there is nothing that a transport can do. So you can take a hammer and if they chew you. Pushers with arms, we R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N. Come on! U-S-I-N-G, U-S-I-N-G. We'll be R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too early for you, we are revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. Again, we should get to it. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting
Welcome back, everyone. Did you have a choc ice or mince pie?
I dreamt about another world far away, make believe, a crowd of people singing songs around a Christmas tree. And when I woke, it all came back. Things are not the same this year. No party shows or Christmas fairs. The magic's disappeared. But don't give up hope and try not to forget. It's a strange old year, but we haven't cancelled Christmas. Or at least they haven't yet.
Come, man. You ought to know me better.
Are you the...
Yes, the spirit of Christmas present. Have you ever seen anything like me before?
Never?
Well, are you ready to follow me?
Take me where you will. Last night I went on compulsion. I learned a lesson which is working in me now. Tonight, if you have anything to teach me, then let me profit by it. Look, there's Cratchit.
Yes, Bob Cratchit, your clerk.
Who's the boy on the shoulder?
Don't you know?
No.
You're not very interested in your clerk, are you?
Why? Should I be?
Well, that's his youngest, Tiny Tim.
Can I walk now, Papa?
Not yet, Tiny Tim. There's too much snow. You'll fall and hurt yourself.
I won't.
Yes, you will. And then think what a bump you'll go. And that would never do, would it?
No, that would never do. Then can I walk later?
Perhaps.
Why can't he let the boy walk now? Making a mollycoddle of him. Cratchit's a fool, always was.
Tiny Tim cannot walk as other children can walk. Is that answer enough?
Yes, I didn't know.
Mark this, Scrooge. If the shadows of the future remain unaltered, if no hand is raised to help him, Tiny Tim will die.
No, kind spirit, say he will be spared.
Well, if he dies, what then? It will help decrease the surplus population. Your own words, I think.
Help me!
None can help you but yourself.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donna and Vixen, but do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games.
Hi, we're going to make some mulled wine. All our ingredients are here. Here's the wine. Don't use your best claret. Nice little supermarket plonk. Bit of a body, Cabernet Sauvignon. That'd be wonderful. And some water, which then means you're going to make about 6 or 8 generous glasses. So, very nice. Our flavourings, we've got some citrus. I've sliced up some satsumas, very Christmassy, and a lemon. And I've studied a satsuma with cloves. Oh, it's beautiful. Lovely smell. Teaspoonful of ginger, cinnamon stick, and some honey. About 3 tablespoons. You can use sugar, but do we really want to use sugar? No, stick to honey. All the ingredients go into the saucepan. Bring it up to a simmer. Simmer for about 30 minutes. Then you can write your cards while it's bubbling away, that lovely smell. Wrap your presents, and then bingo, off you go. And then you've got a lovely drink to look forward to. Okay, let's go. Let's put all the ingredients in. Okay, so here's our mulled wine, bubbling away nice. It's just coming up to temperature, so I'm going to just turn it down now. So just want it bubbling away. Don't boil it because you'll lose the alcohol, and that you need, and it's not very strong. And here's one I made earlier, as they say in all the best cookery programs. So let's see what it's like. Ah, wonderful. That that Christmas smell. You know, when the carol singers are outside the door and they come in. Huh. That was last year, wasn't it? Here we go. Let's taste it. Oh, beautiful. That is lovely. Happy Christmas.
The ivy which surrounds the wreath is grey. Even in the winter, it's evergreen, which symbolises God's everlasting love.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say I am married, we'll say no man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we drink by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Da da da, da da da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Ba da ba ba da ba ba ba, ba da 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 da. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kids go knocking down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets chilling. Frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Merry Christmas.
31st of December. Edward, I thought I said no more birds, but this morning I woke up to find no less than 7 swans all trying to get into our tiny goldfish pond. I'd rather not think what happened to the goldfish. The whole house seems to be full of birds, to say nothing of what they leave behind. Oh, please, please stop. Your Emily. 1st of January, New Year. Frankly, I think I prefer birds. What am I to do with 8 milkmaids and their cows? Is this some kind of joke? If so, I'm afraid I don't find it very amusing. Emily. 2nd of January. Look here, Edward, this has gone far enough. You say you're sending me 9 ladies dancing. All I can say is that, judging from the way they dance, they're certainly not ladies. The village isn't just accustomed to seeing a regiment of shameless hussies with nothing on but their lipstick cavorting around the green, and it's Mummy and I who get blamed. If you value our friendship, which I do less and less, kindly stop this ridiculous behaviour at once. Emily. 3rd of January. As I write this letter, 10 disgusting old men are prancing about all over what used to be the garden before the geese and the swans and the cows got at it, and several of them, I notice, are taking inexcusable liberties with the milkmaids. Meanwhile, the neighbours are trying to have us evicted. I shall never speak to you again. Emily. 4th January. This is the last straw. You know I detest bagpipes. The place has become something between a menagerie and a madhouse, and a man from the council has just declared it unfit for habitation. At least Mummy has been spared this last outrage. They took her away in an ambulance this afternoon. I hope you're satisfied.
Sir, our client, Miss Emily Wilbraham, instructs me to inform you that with the arrival on her premises at 7:30 this morning of the entire percussion section of the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra and several of their friends, she has no course left open to her but to seek an injunction to prevent her your importuning her further. I am, sir, yours faithfully, G. Creep, etc., etc. 2 carbon copies, please.
Oh, Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out, our troubles will be out of sight, of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. They will be miles away, away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gathered near to us once more, near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, upon the highest bough. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now, Christmas now. And have yourself a merry little Christmas
A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement Clark Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash.
Moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to the objects below, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, the coursers they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, and Comet and Cupid, and Donner and Blitzen.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away all.
At least that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and Saint Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little pig.
As I drew it in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, with his clothes all
tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, like a right jolly old elf. I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger the side of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and they all flew down like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight,
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Now here's a story about little Johnny Green, who wanted to tell about something he'd seen. And so he sang, I saw Mummy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. They didn't see me creep down the stairs to take a peek. They thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. But I saw Mummy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if Daddy could have only seen Mummy kissing Santa Claus last night. Yes, and I saw Mummy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. They didn't see me creep down the stairs to take a peek. They thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. But I saw Mummy hugging Santa Claus, and Santa ever hugging right back in plain sight. What a kick it would have been if Daddy had only seen Mummy kissing Santa Claus last night. God bless Mummy.
Mama, the pudding!
What's happened to it?
It's making funny noises.
What sort of noises?
Gurgles. And plops. It's going to explode. Peter says we must pour cold water on it.
Good heavens, he'll ruin it! Peter, put down that jug! Who's that?
Mr. Scrooge?
Well, may I come in? Or am I to be allowed to freeze on the doorstep?
Yes, of course, sir. I'm very sorry.
Sorry, he says.
We were just making merry, sir.
So I see. Now look here, Cratchit, I've just been looking through my account books.
Yes, sir. There's nothing wrong, I hope.
Wrong? There's something wrong, all right. It won't do, Cratchit. It won't do. I'll not stand for it any longer.
Is there a mistake, sir?
A grave one. I've just been looking at the amount of money I could be paying you each week, and it can't go on.
Can't go on, sir.
No. Therefore, I have decided to raise your money immediately.
Raise it?
Double it. Starting today. Merry Christmas, Bob. A merrier Christmas than I've given you for many a year.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Hooray!
The last candle, a white one, is lit on Christmas Day.
Rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin, mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
Wasn't that a fantastic show? Thank you all for joining us, and I hope we'll all be back together before too long. Good night and stay safe.
Merry Christmas to all.
And to all a good night.